Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and you can also unmute at that time while chanting. And after that, we will have some discussion about Krishna goes for fruit shopping, right? Krishna goes for fruit shopping. Have you heard that story, Krishna and the fruit seller lady? So we'll discuss that in more detail, kind of. So we'll discuss in more detail and also draw a lot of lessons from that. Good. So let's chant the beautiful holy names in the mood of prayer. Let's try to chant in the mood of prayer. Chanting is like a prayer. What is the prayer we are offering here? That Krishna, please give me the right intelligence. So with my right words and my body and my actions, I can engage myself in the service of you and of everyone as a part and parcel of you. That is Krishna. And in that way, we'll be happy, everyone will be happy. And that's the goal of life, right? Okay, so let's begin. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesha Shunyavani Paschatadesha Dharini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Ram
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Ram
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Ram
Ram
Hare Hare Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Krishna Krishna Ram 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Hare.
you can complete your round. you, everyone, for joining. How is everyone doing today? I see Beyonto, Vedehi, Jashit, Ayush, Vinayak, Nishita, and Viraj, Vinita, Sampada, Krishna, Rama, Navya, Avni, Prakriti, Om, Prapti, Haley, and Athar. Wow. I feel so happy to be in all of your wonderful association. Thank you. How is everyone doing today?
Good, Prabhuji.
Good. Happy? Healthy?
Yes, Prabhuji.
You have exams? Is there like a semester exams or something?
We had our exams on Thursday and Friday.
Okay. How often you have exams? Every like few months or every week or what?
We haven't only done like all the lessons of the thing.
Okay. Anyone else wants to share? What's your exam schedule? Like just trying to understand. Is it every week or every month or every few months? How about Vinita? Why don't you share?
Hare Krishna. We have our exams whenever we finish the semester. So our exams are going to be in December, and then the next set of exams is going to be in May.
And how many semesters are there in 1 year?
2.
2. Okay. How many of you have that pattern? A few of you. How about Sampada? What's your pattern?
For me, it's like every other classes for some classes, and like for some other classes, it's like every other week. So I have like my exam for world history, AP World for like for AP World and maths tomorrow.
Krishna Rama, you want to say something? Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
So probably my exam was like each time we learned something new in mathematics, we had to take a test, and there are like many sets of tests in my school, and then my teacher gives like certain homeworks to complete, and different learning games we have to do.
Interesting.
Mine. We have a topic like each month, and then we take small tests to understand and really count on that unit, and the tester were like the small tester were like 1% of our grade, and then the unit testers were 15% of our grade. So
The major ones. Yeah, I was referring to the major ones, not the like the daily or the weekly. So I think good. Thank you for sharing. I learned so much new things from all of you. All of you are so wise and intelligent souls. So as I mentioned earlier, we will talk about this beautiful story today. Anyone has any questions or doubts or clarifications from the last class, which was 2 weeks back? Anyone remembers what we did? Who all remember? Raise your hand. Let's see. What was the main topic? Okay, how about everyone type in the chat to me only? Reply to me, or who remembers what we covered? What was the main topic for last class? Most of you were there. I see only 1 or 2 responses so far. Okay. One God, many God. Yes. That was the main topic, right? Why if God is one, then why there are different religions? So we discussed that. And I think some of you wrote nice your homework as well. Good. And most of you have memorized the Damodarashtakam as well, right? Which is excellent. So the Kartik month ends, or already ended. Now the Gita Jayanti is going to come in about 3 weeks from now. Gita Jayanti is also called the Advent of Bhagavad Gita. So it will be nice if you can, in your respective communities, congregation, do something around it, right? You all know so many verses from Bhagavad Gita, right? So brainstorm with your parents and elder members in the congregation and do something and try to learn more verses from Gita. Revise what you already know. Some of you know 20, some of you know 50, some of you know 100. Try to do something, and this is a very nice occasion of Gita Jayanti when Lord Krishna spoke the wonderful transcendental message of Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, and not just to Arjuna but to all of us. Okay, so please do something on this Gita Jayanti. And so back to today's topic is primarily we'll talk about Krishna Goes Fruit Shopping. And we'll discuss this pastime. Has everyone seen this painting at least somewhere? How many of you have seen this? Have all seen this? Good. How many of you have gone to fruit shopping? Right? With your parents, or, we have all been, right? So it all comes from Krishna, is it not? So let's offer some prayers and then we'll discuss this story. Is that good? Is that a good plan for today? And then we'll have some discussion also, and then some lessons also from the story. What can we learn from the story? Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Deshatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Aradhayo Bhagavan Brajeshatanayas Tadhama Vrindavana Ramya Kachitupasana Vrajavadu Vargena Va Kalpita Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanamamalam Prema Pumarthoma Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matamidam Tatradharana Parha Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. So this beautiful story of Krishna and the fruit vendor comes in Canto 10, Chapter 11 of the Srimad Bhagavatam. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is only shared in 2 verses in Canto 11, in the beginning, in the early 2 verses. But our acharyas, can anyone name a few acharyas? Anyone? Let's see how many of you can name some acharyas. Right, type in the chat box. Yeah, let's see how many of you know one or more names. Type in whatever name of some of the acharyas you know. I want to hear. I want to see. Yeah, you can keep typing. 1 more, 2, 5, 10, whatever number you know. Yeah, Narottam Das Thakur, Madhavacharya, Gaur Acharya, Ramanujacharya, very nice. Sanatan Goswami, Rupa Goswami, very good. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, right? He's the founder Acharya. Vishnu Swami. Then all the Shad Goswamis, Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami. Then you may have heard this name, Baldev Vidyabhushan. or Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So basically all of these are acharyas. It is not just necessarily they may have the name of Ramanujacharya, like they have the name, the acharya name in their like name, Yamunacharya, Vallabhacharya. It necessarily does not, I mean, they are certainly great souls, but like for example, Rupa Goswami. So the name is, having the acharya in the name is not the main thing. The main thing is their devotion to Krishna. So when we say that our acharyas have explained, it's a lot like predecessor. This knowledge is coming from the parampara, right? Who knows that verse? This knowledge comes from parampara. Who knows that verse? Ethereal? Everyone should know. So that's why I'm asking you again and again. This is one of the like top 25 verses, which all of you have done, but it's getting a little hard to remember, right? Therefore, you have to practice. Go ahead, Ethereal.
I think it's 4.2.
Very nice. What is that verse? 4.2.
Evam parampara praptam imam rajasya vidu sakalena mahata yoga nashta parantapa. This
Very
supreme
good.
science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, but the saintly humans understood it in that way. But in the course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science appeared clear.
Very nice. So the essence is that this knowledge is coming from parampara or disciplic succession through the medium of acharya. Who knows the meaning of acharya? Anyone knows? What does the word acharya mean? The Sanskrit etymology. Who knows? Do you know this word etymology? What does logy mean? Like biology, zoology. Okay, Binayak?
Knowledge.
Knowledge, close. Lakshay?
It's like someone who studies some like biology means someone who studies like
Studies, yeah, study. So study of like life, right, is biology. Study of other things, zoology, trilogy, or so many. So similarly, understanding the breakdown, the structure of words, it's basically called, let's see how do we pronounce this, etymology. And that having that, the study of origin of words and the way in which their meanings have changed through the history. So basically understanding how that word is structured. Does that help? So now there's a new word in your dictionary, right? I'm referring to this word here. Etymology, right? Let's see. Oh, I was certainly mispronouncing that. But the origin of a word, historical development, and all that stuff. So who will explain the etymology for Acharya? Yes, Vinayak, Biraj.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, does it mean a spiritual leader or someone who teaches spirituality?
That's correct. Very good. Krishna?
I think it's someone who leads, who teaches other people about their thinking of or what this means, what that means. Acharya is the one who cleared the doubts of people in spirituality.
Very nice. Basically, they teach spiritual knowledge. So why don't we call them a teacher? Is Acharya basically a teacher? Same, more or less, can we say? But there's a very fine difference also. The word acharan means behavior, correct? Or character. Correct? So this is a new word, maybe in Sanskrit. Acharan means behavior or character. So basically, Acharya is a spiritual teacher, one who teaches by his own behavior, or in short, teach by example, right? These days in schools and colleges, there are a lot of teachers who may say, hey, don't smoke cigarette, but they'll go outside and smoke cigarette. Who may say, hey, don't say false things, don't say lie, but they'll speak lie. Hey, who say, hey, don't get angry. And the moment at all a provoking situation comes, they get angry. So are they acharya? No, you all got it now. So the acharya means one who teaches, like Srila Prabhupada, teaching by his own example. So we all should have, in future, you'll be teaching to your peers, your family. Some of you may become like actual school teacher. I think Navya wanted, right? You wanted to be a teacher, you said?
Not anymore. I changed my mind.
Oh, you changed your mind. What's your mind? What's going on in your mind now?
I don't know. I just decided I don't want to be a teacher anymore.
Oh, why? The world needs good teachers like you.
There are other people to be teachers.
Oh. Okay, no matter. Whatever you aspire to be, you can still teach, like how your mother is teaching spiritual knowledge, right? Although she is a doctor by profession, but she is still teaching to spiritual life to many people, right? Like your father as well. So at least your side, right? You can do this on your side. Anyone aspiring to be like a teacher? Teach. Do you want to? Nice.
I kind of want to be a professor in
Professor? That's
at the
nice.
same time a doctor.
Wow. That's cool. Good. I wish you all these success in your endeavors and aspirations. Okay, we'll come back to our story. Otherwise, we'll keep. Yeah. So this lady who was the fruit seller lady was from a tribe called Pulinda. Pulinda tribe, right? And they were used to live outside the, at this story, when this story is going on, just to give a background, Krishna is about 3.5 years old. Damodar Leela has just ended. At that time, he was around 3 years. So a few days after the Damodar Leela, this story comes, where this lady who is an aborigine, who is from a low segment of society. She was not very polished. She was not very refined, like basically like Kubja, you can say. You heard the word Kubja or Shabri. They were not from very high standard or high class society. They were from the Pulinda tribe, who used to live at the outskirts of the city. And Nanda Maharaj was the king, right? And they were living in Gokul Mahavan. In Gokul, they were living. And where Nanda Maharaj had a nice palace because he was the king, and Krishna being the prince, and of course he had a lot of facilities and everything was nice. And you can even still go and see this Nanda Bhavan. Has anyone seen Nanda Bhavan in Gokul? Oh, Mishti has seen. Very good. So you all should go. Actually, I'll be going very soon if you all pray, and I'll send you pictures. Right? You want to see? I'll keep sharing pictures of wherever I go and with all of you. So what happened? Then she got to know this lady, Pulinda lady. Her name is not known. right? That she was good at one thing, understanding what are the most juiciest and best fruits. Just by seeing, she could determine that, How many of you had an experience where the fruit looks very nice and juicy and sweet, but it is actually not when you eat it, right? You had that? So see, so we are not good at maybe understanding that, but that lady was very good. She could tell just by seeing that this is a very nice juicy fruit, very sweet, and I will take that. And at that time there was barter system. There was no like cash currency. There was barter system. Barter means, okay, you give something and you get something. For example, this lady would give fruits and people would give her grains or oil or something like that in exchange of the fruits she would provide. So this shows the interdependence of the society. Let's say I have more notebooks, but I don't have a pen. Let's say Vedi has a lot of pens. So I give a notebook and Vedi gives me a pen. And then we both can do something with it. Just with notebook, I can't do much. And just with the pen, she can't do much, right? That's how our society should be. That's how the ideal society is. Interdependence. We all need each other, right? We all need the support. Every person has a place in society, no matter how rich or poor they are, no matter how, in whatever socioeconomic status they may be, young or old, male or female, everyone is a child of God. We should always remember that and never look down upon anyone. Even a beggar on the street, we should never look down upon anyone, because we have to live in this as an interdependent. If God gives something to us, we should always see how I can use it to help others with that, right? So this lady was very good at what? Okay, let's see. Who knows? Okay, Navya, please tell. What was her special talent?
She was very good at identifying juicy and good fruits.
Good fruits. Very nice. Yes. And then what will happen? She would go village to village and say, Aam le lo, seb le lo, please take my mangoes, please take. And the kids, like all of you, would come running, like in modern day, we may say like an ice cream truck comes and the kids go running. I want chocolate, I want vanilla, I want strawberry, I want pineapple flavor. And like that, in the Vedic day, she would go village to village, and then the kids would coming, Maya, I want mango fruit. Maya, I want pilu fruit. Maya, I want that banana fruit. And then she would happily give it to everyone, and everyone would be very, very happy and then have a very nice time enjoying wonderful fruits. And at that time, Krishna was only 3.5 years old. So he was going to forest, true or false? Okay, let's see. How many of you say true? He was going to different forests, deep in the forest. How many of you say it's true? Okay, raise your hand. How many of you say it's false? Okay, most of you. Yes, the answer is false, because he was too little. The mother would not allow until he gets to the age of 6 years, and that festival is called Gopashtami, where he gets the charge of the cows. And earlier he was only taking care of the calves, and the mother would not allow small child to go. But the forest was producing fresh fruits. Why? In anticipation that Krishna and Balram would come very soon, and then they would be hungry. They can take the fresh, juicy fruits from the forest, and they can play with those fruits. and very, very natural life. They would play with the fruits like bela fruit, orange fruit, play catch like ball. Like these days we have ball. They'll play with the fruits. Football, basketball, handball, all these games are actually coming from Krishna. All the ball games, cricket, baseball, all the ball games, hockey, whatnot, ping pong. So Krishna is the origin of all the sports. So this wonderful lady who was going village to village one time, what happened, she heard about the story of the two ladies, two gopis were talking about Nanda Nandana. Who is Nanda? Who can explain? Who is Nanda? Vedi?
Krishna.
Krishna. Okay. Who can explain why is like, how is he like Nanda? What does Nanda mean? Yes, Mishti?
Nanda is the name of Nand Maharaj, and Nandana means like son.
Nanda. Very nice. Nanda means the darling or the darling of Nanda. Krishna is also called Yashoda Nandana, right? So that would be the son of Yashoda or the dearmost of Yashoda, right? Rohini Nandana is Balaram, right? Son of Rohini. So very nice. So these are the different names of Krishna. And we should also try to understand how does this name come? Like Pankaj Nabhaya, Kamala Lochana. Kamala means lotus, Lochana means eyes. So like that, there are unlimited names of Krishna. So when this lady, this gopi was talking about Nandana and the wonderful qualities of Nandana, what happened? She developed desire to see Krishna by hearing her about the beautiful form, qualities, and this will be your homework also to learn at least the first verse, okay? So you'll all learn the first verse of this bhajan called Nandanashtakam. I'll recite the first verse. Ashtakam means 8 verses, glorifying Nandana. Sucharu Vaktra Mandalam Sukarna Ratna Kundalam Sucharchitanga Chandanam Namami Nandanandanam. I offer my respects to whom? Nandanandanam. Sucharu Vaktra Mandalam Sukarna Ratna Kundalam Suchartitanga Chandanam Namami Nandanam. Let a few devotees recite. Who wants to recite? Okay, Krishna Rama, Ishan.
Wait, no.
Vedehi. Go in this order, which I told your names. Who else wants? Bionto, Vinayak. Okay, let's go in this order. Please start.
Sucharu Vakramandalam Sukarnaratna Kundalam Sucharitnanga Chandanam Namami Nandanandanam.
Beautiful. Did you already know this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Wow, you're amazing. Good. Who was next?
Ishan Prabhu.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sucharu Vaktramandalam Sukarna Ratna Kundalam Suchachitanga Chandanam Namami Nandanandanam.
Very good. Next.
Sucharu Vaktramandalam Sukarna Ratna Kundalam Sucharchitanga Chandanam Namami Nandanandanam.
People, very nice. Next.
Sakura Vakta Mandalam Sakarnaranta Kundalam Sakarsinantam Kandalam Namami Nandanandalam.
Good try. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Sucharu
Vakramandalam
It's cha, not
Shucharu Vakramandalam Chukanaratna Kundalam Chuchatanga Chandanam Namani Nandanandanam. Hare Krishna.
very cool. Jashid, go ahead. I can't hear you. Something is not right with your microphone. Yeah, you're not audible, Prabhu. Anyone else left out? Okay. Nishita, you want to read the translation for this verse? The first one? The English?
I
Yes.
offer pranama to Nandanandana, whose face is extremely delightful, in whose beautiful ears hang jeweled earrings, and whose entire body is anointed with fragrant chandan.
Very cool. Is it easy to remember this verse? Not that hard, right? Su means good. Su charu. Charu also is beautiful. Sucharu Vaktra Mandalam. Sukarna, ears. Ratnam Kundalam. Ratna means jewels. So beautiful ears hang jeweled earrings. And whose face, Vaktra Mandalam, is very delightful. Sucharchitanga Chandanam. Whose
Hare
anga,
Krishna Prabhuji.
Sucharchita. Sucharchita Anga Chandanam. Anga means body. His body is anointed with Chandana or sandalwood. Chandan is sandalwood. To that Supreme Lord, I offer my humble obeisance. Right? So first talking about his face, his ears, his body, right? Face, ears, body, and then offering prayers. So at least try to memorize the first one, and if you want more, you can also do more. So the point is that very nice lesson that when we hear about Krishna, we develop attraction about Krishna. So this lady, this Pulinda lady, heard from other gopis about Krishna, and as a result, she developed desire to meet Krishna. She desired to see Krishna, meet Krishna, serve Krishna. All that comes through hearing. And I'm not going in all the details, but basically there were more details also that I'm skipping one story. But the point is that she developed a lot of affection towards Krishna. And then she really wanted to meet Krishna. And then this lady told her, okay, you cross the Yamuna River, then you will meet Gopal. But then she was curious that whenever we go to temple or whenever we want to, we should never go empty-handed. We should always take some gift, whatever we can best do, right? We can take, what all we can take? Okay, why don't you all respond? Okay, let's do it together. You can all, what all we can offer to Krishna? What all, as a student, what all, when you go to, like, let's say temple, or what all you can give Krishna? Yeah, please keep responding. I can't see, I have only one monitor. That's my laptop. Let's, yeah, respond. If you raise your electronic hand, then I can see that. Yeah, Rama, Viraj, Bionto, go ahead in this order.
Money or donations.
Money, yeah, that's money, rupees, yes, we can. But right now, most of you are not earning, so you can take from your parents and offer to Krishna. So money is something, yes, we can do. What else?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, you can offer your good grades and good conduct at school to Lord Krishna.
Yeah, We can offer our grades. We can take a report card, show to Krishna. Krishna, I got this grades in my school. In one of the subjects, I didn't get that good, but maybe next time I'll try to do better. Something you can talk to Krishna. In this one, by your blessings, I got all A's. So like that. Yes.
For Krishna Prabhuji, we could give like flowers and fruits.
Flowers and fruits, yes. Most of you have some, that's something you can get. Your parents get fruits, or you may have a garden or something, whatever from Public or Publix, you can that easily get. This is something easily available in all cities, in all countries, fruits and flowers, right? What else? Jashit, Mishti, Krishna? Jashit, speak close to the microphone. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Okay. So you need to figure out what's going wrong. Mishti?
We can offer like our talents, like if we're like if you're good at singing or dancing or anything, you can do it for Krishna.
Yes, that's beautiful. Singing, dancing. We'll put it separate. Yes. Sing for Krishna. We can sing bhajan, sing prayers. Singing is like so many things, right? But very good. Or let's put it all together. Other talents. Even if you, let's say, got a medal in swimming, right? If you got a trophy in, let's say, a marathon you ran, or some skating competition, or some speech competition, or some debate competition, any chess competition, all those sports, extracurriculars, etc., you can offer to Krishna. Krishna, see, I got this for you because it's only by your mercy I got this. Yes, Navya.
You can offer like any type of food you're good at making.
Puja, what did you say?
Any type of food that you're good at making.
Yes, that's very nice. Like food preparations, right? You can make so many. Krishna loves hundreds and thousands of varieties of fruits and vegetables and whatnot. So in short, you can make a garland also with flowers, right? You can offer some artwork, right? Some decorations for the temple. You can also take some grains, right, to the temple. So there are multiple things. Even you can offer some jewelry, right? Some people take even like, oh Krishna, I got a necklace for you. Oh Krishna, I got a kundal for you, talking about Rakta Kundalam, right? And also sometimes you can offer, the best thing is to ask the temple authorities, or what they would like. Sometimes they may be in the need of let's say a mixer for DT kitchen, right? Sometimes they may need some picnic table. Sometimes they may need a new, some new chairs, or they may need a new sound system. So we can always ask, in short, but these are all very, very nice things to offer. But the beautiful lesson here is, my dear friends, that this Pulinda lady asked, what is Krishna like? The best thing is to ask Krishna, right? And then that Gopi replied, Krishna likes milk products, yogurt, milk, butter, etc., etc. And then she was sad. Oh no, I am poor. I don't have milk products. Where will I get? But then she said, Krishna also likes fruits. So the idea is we can offer our best to Krishna. We don't have to be upset. Someone may be good in playing mridanga. Someone may be good in singing. Someone may be good in dancing. Someone may be good in cooking. We can't be good at everything. Anyone can do everything here? You can cook, you can play mridanga, you can dance, you can sing, you can do everything perfectly. Anyone? Except for Krishna only can do that, right? So, but we have to understand what we are good at and keep growing in that without any vengeance, without any ill feelings towards anyone. So very nice. I think all of you shared excellent examples. Water, arati, singing, talents, fruits, donations. Excellent. I'm reading all your wonderful. So then she was very happy. And then she was meditating upon Nandana. She was singing the bhajans. And then generally, what would happen if a person has to sell fruits? What will they do? They'll call, hey, someone buy my mangoes, someone buy my oranges, I'm here. But she would say, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti, Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. She would walk 7 miles. She would cross the Yamuna. She did not have money to pay to the boatmen to cross, but she made like a boat made up of banana leaves and makeshift boat. She went to the forest. She picked the best fruits she can, and then with a lot of enthusiasm, thinking about Krishna, remembering Krishna, the Nandana, she forgot that she was chanting the beautiful names of Krishna. Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. She was not calling banana lelo, mango lelo, seb lelo. She didn't say like that. She was saying Govinda Damodar Madhaveti Vikretu Kama Kila Gopakanya Murari Padarpita Chitta Vritti Dadadikam Mohavashadavochad Govinda Damodar Madhaveti. So like that she was doing, but and desperately thinking Krishna will come, Krishna will give me darshan, Krishna darshan lalasa. But day 1 passed, Krishna did not come out. She was around Nanda Bhavan, the palace of Nanda. Krishna takes test. Krishna sees our patience. Krishna sees how enthusiastic and eager we are. Day 1, Krishna did not come out. Day 2, she came again, got again fresh fruits, again made the boat, again walked 7 miles. 7 miles is a lot, right? Think about, for 3 days, she was doing that. And Krishna did not come. So Krishna takes test, right? Krishna takes test. But we should not give up, right? Sometimes we should not feel, hey, I'm chanting, nothing is happening. Hey, I'm chanting, why God did this to me. Hey, I'm chanting, why someone is taunting me. Hey, I'm chanting, why that guy or that girl showed disrespect to me. So we have to remember that Krishna will take test. And then finally, she said, if Krishna on day 4 you don't come, I'll give up my life. What is the use of my life if I can't serve you? So like that, she was constantly meditating, came on day 4, and finally, with intense prayers, Krishna came running. Krishna came running. When a sincere devotee calls, Krishna came running. And I told you about the barter system. The barter system, they give something. So Krishna had seen his parents do that. Mother Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, they would take grains and buy some clothes or some utensils in exchange of grains. So Krishna also took in his hands, what he took? Grains. But his hands were small. Is it? And then he was running. So on the way, he dropped most of the grains. Isn't that beautiful? The Supreme Lord who holds the entire earth, all the planets, he dropped the grains. He can't hold the grains sufficiently. In his little hands, little sweet, tiny hands, all the grains dropped. Only a few grains were left. And then finally, the Pulinda lady, agreed that, okay, you give these grains and you take whatever fruits, but you have to do 2 things. You have to sit on my lap and call me Maya. So Krishna finally did that. And Krishna And she was very happy that Krishna, and I'll show you a small video also for this. She was very happy. So like that, Krishna sat in her lap and called her Maya. And she was very, very happy, very, very happy, because that's what she was longing for. Imagine Krishna right next to her and talking to her and embraced her. She was like, she said, "You're like a jadugar, you're like a magician. You have cast a spell of transcendental magic on me." And she was very, very, extremely happy. And then she gave a lot of fruits to Krishna. And Krishna, who was having hard time to carry a few grains, carried unlimited fruits. He carried unlimited fruits in his two little hands, and then called out to Mata Yashoda, "Let's give all these fruits to the friends, Sridama, Arjun Sakha, Balram, etc." So they were having a nice fruit party, right? They were all having a nice fruit party, and they were all very happy, very joyful. And you all know what happened when the lady was going back. Her basket was full of jewels and pearls and precious stones. And then she threw all that actually in river Yamuna. Can anyone guess why? Why she threw all that in Yamuna? They were so precious. Everyone type your answer. What do you think? Why she threw all that? Why she threw all that in river Yamuna while she was going back? Someone is saying she did not want that. Okay, good try. This is nice response. That she only wanted Krishna. And if someone has achieved Krishna, what is the use of these pearls and jewels? Do you know anyone else in Bhagavatam said something similar? What is the use of these? Yes, Dhruva, very nice. Ethereal and Mystery wrote that. When Dhruva got the darshan of Lord Vishnu, he said, okay, I was looking for broken pieces of glasses by asking for kingdom, by asking for wealth, opulence, but by having you have achieved the real kingdom of Bhakti. That is the real wealth. That is the real opulence. That's a real jewel. And after that, she went back home, back to Godhead. And Krishna made her eternal mother, because that's what she was aspiring for. So my dear friends, there are a few very nice lessons in this story. Why don't all of you type one lesson you learned from this story? Everyone type in one lesson you learned, or even more. Type like a direct message to me only, so that everyone gets a chance to independently think thoughtfully. Krishna is most valuable. Very good lesson. Okay. What else? Endeavor and determination are required. Very nice. And along with that, a very important thing, patience is also required. Utsaha, Nishchaya, Dharya. Perseverance, very good word. Mata Yashoda was also persevering. Very nice, Vinita. Another beautiful lesson, my dear friends, is that she gave her best to Krishna. We have to identify that we all have something best to give to Krishna. Rather than competing with others, we should complement each other, and then we'll be a great team. Correct? And do the best for Krishna. Never give up. Very good. Another beautiful lesson is that she was from an Aborigine tribe. But in the eyes of God, there's no like low or high. He's only looking for, what is he looking for? Yes, Radhesh.
He's only looking for like your devotion towards him and your like love towards him.
Absolutely. Who can prove it with a verse? He's only looking for love and devotion. He's not looking for okay, one more hint. He accepts if we give with love and devotion. One more hint, it's in chapter 9. Okay. Mahima, you tell.
9.26 Prabhuji. Patyam pushpam parantoyam yo me bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upartam ashnami partaminaha.
Prayatatmanaha. Very nice. Good job. So, what's the translation? Who knows the translation? Beyond to?
Anything like a water, food, a flower, anything like that, Krishna will accept it if it's give with like devotion.
And devotion. Very good. Very good. So, and one other beautiful lesson also is that she heard from great souls. So when we hear about Krishna, we'll develop attraction towards him, right? She had never seen Krishna in the past, correct? But just by hearing, so we must hear regularly about Krishna. Okay, time for some thoughts, question, anything on your mind you want to share, tell, ask? Yes, Krishna?
Like, what I learned from this story, like we should like small love even without not hearing them. I think that's like even a small love to the supreme. So like what I learned is if you take like one small step to Krishna, Krishna will take like 1,000 big steps to you.
Very nice. Yeah, and we'll do Kahoot also. I think thanks for reminding me. We'll do very shortly, so you can also get ready while we are discussing. So you'll learn one verse from Nandanashtakam, the first verse, and you'll what else you'll do? You'll explore, revise all your verses from Gita. Okay, because Gita Jayanti is coming. Okay, I won't give more things, just focus on these two. Yes, anyone else has any thoughts, questions, anything else? Is everyone, what, Krishna, you just spoke, right? You're raising your hand? I thought you just spoke.
Yeah, just one last thing. How about the Bhagavad Gita verse like memorization? Like I thought that there's an exam on that.
I didn't get you.
So for the Bhagavad Gita shloka exam, like when is the exam gonna be? Like what date?
It will be next year. There's no exam, but I want you all to keep revising. There could be a surprise exam. The exam is like every class I ask questions. That's basically an exam, right?
No, like when are we gonna do it? Like
yeah, I know, like that we will do later, but if you revise it, then you will be able to respond. Like I am asking questions in every class, right? Yes, Biraj, your hand is up. What's on your mind?
Prabhuji, so you said that we should always give our best to Lord Krishna, but what if the best we give isn't enough? Will Lord Krishna still accept it?
Can you give an example also? That's a very good, thoughtful question.
Like so for example, you want to, so I'll take this situation. So you want to give like your best jewels or fruits, but what if you can't give any jewels or fruits at all? Then what do you give Krishna? What if you have nothing? Then what would you give? What would you give Krishna?
You can't give because of like, okay, you want to give best fruits, but you can't give. Is that?
Yeah, Prabhuji.
And what's the reason for not being able to give?
It could be any reason, like you simply can't afford fruits, or what if a person has nothing but he still has his faith in Lord Krishna? How do you give him?
Yeah. That's a very beautiful question, right? Did everyone get the question? For example, a person is, let's say, poor and they want to offer rubies and pearls and diamonds to Krishna, but they can't even afford anything. So in that situation, I was hearing a class today by one of my teachers. Krishna sees not what we give. Krishna sees what we hold back, right? For example, someone is a multi-millionaire and he gives $1,000. That's nothing for him or her, right? That's just like a very, very tiny fraction of what they can do for the Lord. But if someone is barely making ends meet and they even offer $100, that's a lot. So the point is, Krishna sees what we hold back, not what we give, and with what intention. And let's say the person has a lot of wonderful desire to give, but due to circumstances they're not, then they can do at least in the mind, and Krishna accepts it. If someone offers a gold crown to Krishna, laden with pearls and rubies, and there is beautiful stories that one devotee was making kheer, sweet rice. Narsingha Nanda Brahmachari, he was making sweet rice and offering to Krishna. But before that, he wanted to, I should not offer very hot stuff to Krishna. Let me check if the temperature is just right enough. So he dipped his hand. It's all in the meditation. He got the milk from the best of the cows, right? He got the grains, the rice from the best of the fields, and the sugar and everything mixing very nicely with prayerful mood. This is all in the mind. And then he dips his finger to check the temperature. And guess what? His finger burns in real. So this shows that Krishna accepts even if we offer mentally. Let's say you want to offer a gold crown to Krishna, but you can't afford. Krishna will see the intention. It's the intention which matters. But at the same time, if one can, it should be okay. I'm buying expensive clothes for myself, but not giving clothes to Krishna. Or if I'm buying expensive gold ring for myself, but for Krishna, I am very poor. That's called being hypocrite. So we should not be that extreme either. Does that answer your question? Yes, Beyonto.
Can't you just give like a verse to Krishna if we know any Bhagavad Gita verses and we don't have like any money to do anything?
Yeah, you can offer verses. Yes, absolutely.
Because it's like by voice, so you don't need to buy it.
Yeah, and we discussed, you can offer so many things to Krishna, right? You can offer verse, you can offer services, you can do. Yes, Navya?
You could offer a flower, just one that's growing somewhere near your house.
Very good. Okay, let's start the Kahoot quiz. Please enter the spin and let's get started. This is about the last class, which was one God, many gods. If God is one, why there are so many religions, and we discussed a lot of topics related to that. So this will be the focus for today's quiz.
can make your own character.
Everyone ready? Shall we start? Only 13 people are in. Anyone needs more time? I'm starting. Okay? I can't hear. You're speaking something?
Me and Ishan have like the same avatar.
Oh. Let's see who wins. Okay, I'm going to start now. Anyone needs more time? Everyone ready? Okay, all the best. Here we go. There are 12 questions. Number 1, who is God? Someone who has mystical power, someone who does magic tricks, who has a lot of wealth and strength, one who's declared in scriptures as God. Yes, who's declared in scriptures. That's the most appropriate. You answered right. That's why you're dancing in joy. Good job. Good job. What is fanaticism? Appeal to someone's logical reasoning, prove something with scriptures, my way or highway, apply something in practice and see results. That was a tricky question. My way or highway? Either do this or get lost. No question, no discussion. One can become God by acquiring superhuman strength. No one can become God becoming most wealthy and powerful. Wow, that was quick. Good job. What is not an example of fanaticism? If you do not follow this rule, you will go to hell. Please read this and apply, see if it helps you. Follow this path strictly, otherwise you are a sinner. Do this. Good job. You all have very strong understanding of this. I'm very impressed. Good job. God is always God. One does not become God.
I misclicked.
Oh.
Click true. I was gonna click true, but then I clicked false.
Who is declared the Supreme Lord by most ancient scriptures? Jesus, Muhammad, Krishna, Jehovah. Wow.
Mohammed was the president of Bangladesh, isn't he?
Which is the correct belief? Nature is God. I am God. There is no God. No one. None of the above. Wow, that's close competition. Last few questions. What do we learn from the story of the man learning to walk on water? No need to waste time so much learning mystical powers. Acquiring such powers increases our pride. Such powers are good for some, cheap applause, or all of the above. Yes, all of the above. Wow, close competition. Vedehi, Vinita, Avni, Navya, and then Ishan.
Behind Vinayak.
Good. Last 4 questions. Why were different religions and scriptures given? Based on people's ability to follow? Based on time? Both red and blue. Very good. Yes, that's the correct answer. True or false? God gives his message through his representatives in scriptures. True or false?
This should be a quick one.
Yeah, that was quick. Last 2 questions. Who said this statement, I shall now declare full knowledge unto you? Who said this? Who declared full knowledge to Arjuna? That was Krishna.
They gave you the picture.
Last question. How many opulences does Krishna have? 108, 64, 6.
Easy.
Unlimited, yes. Let's see the podium.
I was in
today.
14th place.
Oh. Avni at third, Vinita at second. Vidhi at the first spot. Very ball. Navya and Sahas are at the So good job, everyone. I think you all did excellent.
It was a very short one. It took 5 minutes.
I almost made it.
You were in 4th place, but then you got it wrong, so then you lost.
Yeah, I didn't see unlimited.
You were in like 5th, and then you just got it wrong. Then you went to 6th.
I went into 7th, I think.
Good. You all are participating, and I would say, if you want to improve your score, you should revise the previous class, on Saturday or Sunday morning or sometime, and try to share, like today, what we covered the story. We learned a lot of things. Try to share with someone. It could be your friend, brother, sister, mother, father, uncle, aunt, anyone. I certainly feel you all have someone you can talk to and share this with them. Okay, and then you learn the verse also, Sucharu, right? And then we'll meet next week, hopefully. Or maybe we'll skip. I'll let you know. I'm traveling to India soon, so in 2 days, but we'll try to stay connected. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare